Hi there. Is it Josh? Yeah, perfect. Okay. So you're just on time. This is great. Okay, fantastic. You can take a seat there, Josh. Okay. So I would like to first thank you for coming to this appointment. I'm so happy to have you. So this is just going to be a routine eye checkup for you. You made the appointment, so I'm sure you know what it's all about. Just going to check out both of your eyes, do some tests. I have a light that I'm going to be using on your eyes as well as a chart and some other little things here and there. So are you all set, Josh? Yeah, okay. Fantastic. So just relax and we will get started. So first I'm just going to, just with my eyes, take a look at yours before we get into the tests. Just see what I'm working with. Okay. Great. They look really clear. Have you been having any visual issues in the recent past? No, okay, that's really good. Now, Josh, can you look over here for me? Great, thank you. What about physical ailments? Any physical pain with your eyes? Okay, awesome. And just look over here for me now. Great, okay, good, that's really good. So, let's get started with our tests. We're going to start out nice and simple for you. I'm just going to have you follow my finger around my face, and I'm just going to watch your eyes, okay? Awesome. So look at this finger here. Great. I'm just going to have you follow it. Awesome. Now down here. Great. And now over here. Fantastic. Right in front of my nose. You're doing great, Josh. Up here. Awesome. Over here. Great. And down here. Fantastic. Okay, Josh, that was really, really good. So now we're going to do kind of the same thing as you just followed my finger, but now we're going to be following the light, okay? So I'm just going to turn it on quickly so you know what to expect. So there, the light is on. It's quite bright. Off. On. Okay. Now, with the light, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm moving about my head, and I just want you to follow it with your eyes, and I'm going to track your eye movement. Does that sound good? Alright, Josh, let's do this. Light on. Follow the light over here. Good. Follow the light over here. Fantastic. And up here. Great. And down here. Great, Josh, you're doing awesome. And down here. Great. And up here. Wonderful. A couple more over here. Awesome. And up here. Great, Josh. One more. Right down here. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much. You're doing fantastic so far. So how has your day been going, Josh? How are you doing? I'm just going to take a couple notes here. You're doing well, yeah? Any plans after your appointment today? You're going out for food. That sounds great. I'll have to grab some lunch after this as well. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Okay. So our next test has to do with this spoon here. Is what we call it. So So with this, I'm going to be covering each of your eyes one at a time. Okay, Josh? Now what that is going to do for me is allow me to take a look at each eye individually, and then we're going to do the same thing and test each eye, okay? Okay, so we're gonna start now, Josh. I'm just going to cover your left eye. Good. Okay, I'm just gonna take a peek in your eye. Awesome. Okay, can you look in this direction for me? Great. Okay, and now look this way. Awesome. And now look up for me, Josh. Perfect. And now down. Amazing. Okay, awesome. That looks great. Now I'm going to come in here and cover your other eye just for a moment. Okay. So same thing, Josh. Can you look this way for me? Great. Awesome. Okay. And now this way. Great. And now look up for me. Okay. And now look down. Perfect, Josh. Your eyes look great. So where are you going to get food later? You mentioned you're going out for lunch. I love that restaurant. That sounds amazing. Well, I hope you have a great time there. I have to say I'm jealous. Okay, so for this next test, it's going to be similar to what we just did. I'm going to cover each of your eyes, except this time I'm going to use my handy dandy flashlight to actually look in the back of your eye, okay? It sounds freaky, but it's not, I promise. Okay, so let's turn this on, just like that. Now I'm going to come in and cover your right eye. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to take a look in the back there. Great. You're doing super great, Josh. Sit nice and still for me. Amazing. Great. Okay. Your eye looks fantastic. And now, just going to swap hands and now cover your left eye. And now the same thing. Just using the light refraction to actually see in the back of your eye, which I think is pretty cool. Do you like coming to the optometrist? Yeah, me too. Honestly, I love the optometrist. Something about it is relaxing and kind of fun. When I was young, I used to want glasses so bad. So when I went to the eye doctors, I would try to make my eyes seem worse than they actually were so that I could get glasses. But they always saw through me and I never did. Until a few years ago. And now I really need them. I'm sure your eyes will be just fine though. Okay. So that's looking awesome, Josh. Great. Okay. So let's move into a sight test. So now we're gonna actually test what your eyes can see, okay? So I have this poster with me right here. So I'm going to be using this to actually test your eyesight, okay? I'm going to use my handy dandy pointer. So obviously you can read these letters here. So I'm going to move this up. We're getting a little more difficult. So I'm going to point at the few letters, okay, Josh, and I want you to read them back to me. Does that sound good? Okay. So, first set of letters. Okay. Yep. Great. Yep. Wonderful. Good. Okay. Yep. And last one on this row. Great. Okay. I can't trick you with those, can I? Okay. Let's move down to this row here. Let's see if you have 2013 vision. Ready, Josh? Okay. Yep. Great. Try again. Good. Okay. Great. Good. Okay, and last one. Awesome. Okay. You did super good. Messed up a little bit on the P, but that's okay. Those letters are super tiny, so you can't expect to get perfect on that level. So that is still 20/20 vision, so I wouldn't worry about anything, Josh. So the weekend's coming up. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Anything fun happening with friends? Yeah, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I might be going to see a movie. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to bring back out our flashlight. And since we've done some tests already, now what I'm going to do is check both your eyes again after we've done some tests and just kind of do a check-in with them. Sounds good? Okay, great. So let's just turn this bad boy back on. Just gonna come in here. Good. Good. Great. Are you in school or anything, Josh? Okay. What do you want to do? Yeah. Oh wow, that's really cool. I used to want to be a veterinarian when I was first in school. I even went to university for a year and dropped out. That sounds like a great plan. I don't think you should have any issues sticking with that at all. Okay, I just put this away. I'm actually going to turn it back on. So now the test that I'm going to do is have you look straight at me into my eyes, and I'm going to bring the light in from each side. Okay? All the while, I want you to keep looking me in the eyes or at the nose. Either one is fine, okay? Great, here we go. So, looking directly at me. Good, 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 good. Great. Keep looking, keep looking. Great, great, great. Keep looking, keep looking. Keep looking here. Awesome. Bring the light in. Good, Josh. You're doing so great. Keep staring. Keep looking. Keep looking. Fantastic. Good, good, good. Just a couple more times, okay? Keep looking. Awesome. Great. And once more. Keep looking at me. I can't tell you how good you are doing, Josh. A lot of my patients are not as well patient as you are. So you're doing a fantastic job, star patient. Just taking a couple notes here. Okay. Great. Alright. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to sit up and I'm going to be moving my fingers around my face. But here's the trick. I do not want you to look at them. Okay? I want you to keep your eyes focused right here, just like you were doing with the flashlight. But now there's going to be movement around my face, and I don't want you to be distracted by it. Okay? Great. So staring right here. Good. Let's go. Keep staring at my face, not at my hands. Keep staring at my face. Good, good, good. Ignore my fingers. Ignore my fingers. I'm going to bring in 2. Make it more difficult for you. Ignore my fingers and look at my face. Good. Keep looking at my face. Keep looking at my face, right at my nose. Very good, very good. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You passed. You're doing wonderful, Josh. Honestly, when I say you are a star, I mean it. I deal with some crazy children who just will not sit still. Even some adults are so impatient. It is crazy. Okay. Are there any sort of, doctor's visits or dentist that you don't like, Josh? The dentist? Yeah, sometimes the dentist can be scary. That is understandable. Okay, fantastic. So, I'm just going to take another look into your eyes, just manually. If you could just sit still for me, I'm just going to open your eyes there. Okay. And Josh, you said you haven't been having any issues, right? Okay. That's really good. Good. And then the other one. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, you have some of the best eyes from an optometrist standpoint that I've seen. Yeah. Okay, great. So, now what we are going to do is similar to what I just did, moving my fingers around, except I do want you to look at where I'm pointing, okay? So a little look over here / focus test. Alright, does that sound good? Alright, let's begin, Josh. So first, I want you to look over here. Look at my fingers. Great. And down here. Look at my fingers for me. Great, okay. And now over here. Look at my fingers. Awesome. Now up here. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Great. Now right in front of my nose. Look at my fingers. Awesome. Over here. Look at my fingers for me. Great. And now over here. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Fantastic. Now we're going to make it harder. 2 fingers. I want you to look at these ones that are moving. Great. Now look at these fingers that are moving. Awesome. And now look at these fingers that are moving. Awesome. And now these fingers that are moving. Good. A couple more. These fingers. Great. And now these fingers again. Awesome. And now these fingers. Fantastic. Last one. these fingers that are moving. Look over here. And now look over here. Great. Josh, you are doing so well. I'm just going to take a couple little notes as we go. Okay. Now, since your eyes are looking very good, you don't necessarily need glasses, but do you read or are you on your computer a lot? Because I can give you a prescription for blue light glasses to help you with screens if you're on them a lot. Yeah, okay. We can talk about that more after, Josh, if that is something that you are interested in. Absolutely. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is bring back out our handy dandy flashlight. Now, we haven't done a look over here test with this yet. So, what we're going to do is the same thing I just did with my fingers, except now with the flashlight. Alright? So, I want you to keep an eye on the flashlight. Okay? Let's go. So, I'll look over here at the light. Good. And now over here. Keep an eye on the light. Great. And now down here. Light. Awesome, Josh. Okay. And now up here. Look at the light. Wonderful. Okay. And now over here. Look at the light. Fantastic. Now, right here. Look at the light for me. Great, Josh. Okay, a couple more. Look right over here for me at the light. Great. And one more. Where's it going to come from? Up here. Look at the light for me. Perfect. Awesome, Josh. Okay. So now, keeping the flashlight on, I'm going to do a similar test as to what I just did, except this time the light is going to be continually moving, and I want you to track it with your eyes as it moves around my head, okay? This will just give me some insight into how your eye tracks movement. Does that sound good? Okay, Josh, let's get started. So keep your eye right here on the tip of the light, just as I move it around my head. Good. Keep an eye on the light for me. Awesome. Great. Good. Keep an eye on the light. Keeping an eye right here as it moves around. You're doing so great, Josh. Keeping an eye on the light. Good. Good. Keeping an eye. You're doing so great. Awesome. Keep looking, keep looking. Awesome. Okay. Okay, Josh, in 3, 2, 1. Very good. Just jot down the results of that. Okay, great. Do you have any hobbies or anything? I know this has been a long session today. Just trying to keep you with me. What kind of hobbies do you like to do? Really? You know, I used to be into that, but not so much anymore. Yeah. What else do you do? Like this weekend, you mentioned you're going out with friends. Do you guys do any like sports together or anything? As you talk, I'm just going to track your pupils for a moment. You can actually follow the tip of this. That'd be great. Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, that is so much fun. Good to keep track. Yeah. Did you guys end up seeing the Barbie movie when it was like really big? Or Oppenheimer? You know, that whole Barbenheimer thing was so silly. Yeah, same. That's really good to know. Okay, good. Still tracking, still tracking, still tracking. Really good to keep tracking, keep tracking. Keep an eye on the point. And you mentioned sports. Are you a sporty guy? Oh, no way. That's so funny. Yeah, I used to play some sports, but not so much anymore. Okay, good. Another second, Josh. Okay. Awesome. Really, really, really good. Like I said, you're doing better than like 90% of my patients, so gold star for you once we're done. Just a couple more tests for you, okay? So this next test is going to be another eyesight test like we did with the letter board. I'm going to be holding up different numbers or a different amount of fingers, and I want you to tell me how many fingers I am holding up. Okay? Can you do that for me, Josh? Yes, of course you can. Okay. So, first set of numbers. How many fingers am I holding up? Fantastic. Okay. And what about now? Great. Okay. Now I'm going to bring up both hands. How many fingers now? Awesome. And now. Yep. And now. Great. And a couple more. What about now? Great, Josh. Okay. And now. Yeah. And the last one, okay? Awesome. Okay. Great, Josh. Thank you so much for your participation there. Last couple tests now, since we've done a bunch of tests with your eyes. I'm just gonna go in and take just another visual look at your eyes individually. Make sure that these tests aren't actually physically changing your eye, because that can be something we actually see over time. Yeah, isn't that wild? Okay, sit still again for me, Josh. We only have a couple minutes left. Good. Very good. Okay. I don't see any major changes. If any, actually. Just gonna bring the flashlight back. Okay. Yeah, looking pretty good. Okay. Great. And now the other one. Just final little check here. Okay, good. Good. Yep. Great, Josh. Just nice and still for me. Look right here. Good. Look up here. Great. I'm actually going to do that with this eye as well. I just want to look at something. Look right here for me. Thank you. And down here, Josh. Okay. Okay, no. It looks very good. It all looks just fine. Okay. So, I actually think that is going to bring us to the end of our session today. Like I was saying, all throughout, you have done so well not only are your eyes perfect, but you are the perfect patient for me today. I'm so happy to be your eye doctor, and I hope to see you back here soon. If you were interested in the blue light glasses, help your eyes while looking at screens all day or for long periods of time, just give me a call anytime and we can take a look into those and, find something that is suitable for you, Josh. Yeah. Okay. So, any questions for me? No? Okay. Great, Josh. Well, pleasure having you as always. I will see you, if not before, in 2 years for your regular checkup. Okay. Sounds great. I will see you later. Bye.